What's up, Leo? How are you all doing? Time to go ahead and knock out your December 2023 main monthly reading. Got just a couple of things to talk about before we get started, but it's going to be a fun video, so stick around. What is good with my Leo friends? How y'all doing? Time to go ahead and knock out your December 2023 main monthly reading. A couple things to talk about real quick. I don't know if the issue has resolved itself or not, but a bunch of people came to me and told me that their notifications had randomly been turned off. That's not something that I have any control of whatsoever. But that is like the third or fourth time that's happened to me throughout, my YouTube career. I don't know why. I'm not the most tech savvy person in the world. I know that Apple just did a big update that completely, by the time I turned my devices back on, everything had to like reboot, like I was just activating a brand new device. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, or if it was just the algorithm playing the stupid ass games it likes to play. I don't know, but just double check your notifications. Make sure they're turned on. And for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, all the information is in the description of this video. And we still got the $50 off the full readings and the $40 mini readings. That's remaining a permanent change on my website. All right. So for December, I am starting off with past, present, future. Past, present, future. Let's get a, it's already yelling at me. You see that? See this card trying to get my attention? Death card reversed. Ooh. I don't know what to say about that yet. Hang on. This might have been something that came to a random, unexpected end for some of you. Maybe this was the result of somebody getting ghosted. I don't know if you got ghosted or somebody ghosted you. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh, see? You connected with somebody in the past that had a totally different side to their personality. Totally different. So there was an aspect of this person that you never got to see. I don't know if you're aware of this or not. And I know this isn't everybody, but I know there was a couple of you who got ghosted. And then when I say ghosted, I think I need to clarify that a little bit because people use that term to describe somebody who blocks them after an argument. That's not ghosting. Okay. When I say ghosted, what that means is you were randomly abandoned out of nowhere. No warning, nothing went wrong. Everything was going great. We just went out last night, had a great time. You planned the next time we were going to see each other. You broke down all the plans and everything. We had a fucking amazing time. And then poof, out of nowhere, you just abandoned me. That's ghosting. I just wanted to clarify that because I've done a few readings for people who said, I got ghosted after an argument. That's not ghosted. If the two of you blew up, got into a big fight, and they said, fuck you and blocked you, that's not ghosting. I'm talking about you were randomly abandoned with no warning. And again, I know that's not all of you. But I know it's at least one or two of you got ghosted. And if you're wondering why you got ghosted, it's always the result of somebody not revealing who they truly are. There was a side of this person that you never knew. Okay. Creeping up into the present moment. Some of you are just exploring new options, but nothing serious, nothing sticking. You know, and some of you might have dated a few different people or talked to a few different people, and it starts quick, ends quick, starts quick, ends quick, starts quick, ends quick. You know, nothing's sticking. I think some of you are having a difficult time finding somebody who's mature enough for you in the present moment. Let's see what's coming up in the future. Oh man, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, both reversed. So you're still struggling to find somebody that you're connecting with in the future. As far as whoever this was from the past, I don't really see you getting your questions answered. I don't. Yep, no closure. Well, let's look at this person then. Let's take a look and see how the past person's feeling about you. Whoops. How is the person from the past feeling about Leo? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions? What's their energy look like? What kind of person are they? Hang on, one more. It's not awake yet. Hold up. You know what? I don't think you're the only person they've done this to. Whatever this was that happened between the two of you. See, look, Seven of Swords. I told you. Told you. I think this is the kind of person that runs from their problems. They probably make their way through life creating a problem, running from it. Creating another problem, running from it. Creating another problem, running from it. Their whole life experience, they're probably the lead car on a whole train of bullshit that's just trailing behind them. You know? So I think they just pretty much, whatever this was, I'm not even getting. The only thing, like I said, for those of you who got ghosted, whether you got ghosted or not, it doesn't matter. But for the one or two of you that did get ghosted, trust me, you didn't really truly know who this person was. And don't take that personal. I know that's easy to say and hard to do, but when you got somebody like this, I got news for you. Nobody truly knows this person. Nobody. You're probably on a list of anywhere upwards of 20 people who are laying around wondering what you did wrong. You know, again, ghosted or not, doesn't matter. This person's just kind of trying to lay low. I think they've caused such a mess in their life. Not just you, but probably countless other people. They've burned so many bridges, and now they're just trying to lay low. Well, all right. That's all I'm getting. Let's see what signs I have on the table. I got Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, and Taurus. Okay. Well, let's get some advice on this situation. Let's get some advice. King of Wands reversed. Okay, you know what? All right. I had a feeling that was going to come up. Okay. So here's the part where I got to be careful what I say, because it's going to be different for everybody depending on how long ago this happened. But make sure enough time passes to where it's not really all that painful anymore. You know, now again, I'm not saying that time passing is going to heal you. That's a different topic for a different story. But wait for some time to pass. Okay. And then once enough time has passed to where for the very most part you've put a lot of it behind you, and you know the pain isn't bothering you that bad, the frustration isn't bothering you that bad. Wait till some time has passed. Strike up a conversation with this person. Strike up a conversation with them. Not to try to reconcile, not to try to get some questions answered or to try to get closure or anything like that. I mean, ultimately the end goal is to get closure, but don't be expecting this person to give you an apology. Don't be expecting them to explain themselves to you, because they ain't going to. They ain't going to. What happens is, after you are the victim of a lying, deceitful, manipulative sack of shit. Okay. After going through something like that, you're going to undergo some changes. You're going to kind of morph and evolve into a different person. Now, if you go back and revisit it, this interesting thing happens. You got to let enough time pass, though. Okay. But this interesting thing happens. Some of you have heard me talk about this before. You go back and revisit it. You talk to this person again, or hell, especially if you see him in person. And I swear to God, it's like the universe shines a light on them from a different angle. And somehow you can see straight through them now. And you're like, oh, I see who you are now. And then this mind-bogglingly complex download of information will hit you like a ton of bricks, where you'll see the energy behind that whole situation. You'll see your energy. You'll learn so much about yourself, and you'll just be able to see so clearly what went wrong, what you did wrong, what you should have done, what you could have done, and then everything that you were intended to learn from that situation will all hit you at once, and you'll be like, whoa, I can't believe I wasted that much time tripping over you. The fuck? But I'm telling you, let enough time pass, because if you try to do this while you're still very weak, vulnerable, hurt, if you try to do it, it won't work. It won't work. It won't work. You'll just get hurt all over again. Let enough time pass. Okay. All right. All right. Let's look at singles. Let's just see what's generally happening for the singles. What is happening generally for the singles? Anything new coming in? Anything old coming back? What's happening generally? Let's see. King of Swords. The Hangman. So things could be moving very, very slow between you and somebody who's not really showing you a whole lot of emotion. You're about to give up on this, though, and throw in the white towel if you haven't already. Man, honestly, I'm not going to lie. It looks kind of boring, though. What? Dude, I can't stand it when I pull a fucking spread and all this shit comes out. Tower card, 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles reversed. It's so draining, dude. So draining that things just aren't moving forward with the Hangman and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person doesn't really appear to care about this situation. I'm not seeing anything. This is the only cup card I have on the table here. The only one. And this is the card of disappointment. So look at all this. I don't have any other cups. So I am not seeing anything that would indicate any kind of emotional connection at all. Fuck. So that's probably why it just kind of feels like you're slowly letting go of this. Maybe this is somebody that's just strung you along for a long time, maybe. And then with this King of Swords energy right here, did they ever show you any interest? Feels like there's a big puzzle piece missing here with this situation. A big one. King of Pentacles. Dude. I'm gonna have to see the person you're thinking about's energy. I think they're a commitment phobe. You're interested in somebody that's scared of commitment. Maybe they have to make a decision and they're just not doing it. Now I hate to get too specific here, but this reeks of beating around the bush. This looks like somebody leading you around in circles, stringing you along, beating around the bush. And I think your intuition is telling you. Let's look at this person's energy. Could be a Taurus for some of you. And just a little piece of advice. I don't know who needs to hear this, but fixed signs. Quit trying to date fixed signs. Quit trying to date fixed signs, man. I don't think I've ever personally witnessed that work out successfully. Now, that doesn't mean that it never has. I'm sure it has out there somewhere in the ether of recorded history, you know. It doesn't mean that it can't necessarily. Let me think. I don't think I've ever seen that work out successfully. Not romantic. Now, best friends all fucking day long. Business partners, you better believe it. But romance, fixed, I've never seen that work out right. I never have. Anyway, let's see this person's energy and their feelings, how they feel about you. Man, I feel like this person wants to stay single. Oops, I forgot to change the banner. Person that you're thinking about. Yep, I feel like for the singles, the person that you're thinking about wants to stay single. Dude, look. I don't know how much more straightforward this message can get with the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Both cards, not just one, not just the other, both cards of independence and, you know, being single and happy. And they both came out back to back for this person's energy. I really think this person prefers being alone and they want to be single. Yeah. Oh, you see what it is? This person's actually very sensitive and vulnerable. And I think they're afraid of getting hurt. They don't want to have to put forth all the work. Because relationships are work, dude. They are. Hey, if you're anybody out there that thinks that one day they're going to get into a relationship that don't require no work, you smoking something. You need to check yourself into rehab. Even when the universe brings you your divine partner, it's going to take work. Ain't nobody ever going to step up in your life and you just be able to kick your feet back and chill and be happily ever after. No, it don't work out. It don't work like that. Okay. It don't work like that. Relationships take work. And this person don't want to do it. I don't think it has anything to do with you personally. I don't think so. I think this person's wanting to focus on their money, on their finance. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. As far as love goes, it's looking to me like they want to stay single. Let's get some advice on this. Let's get some advice. 9 of Cups for you too. And 10 of Pentacles. Look at this. You focus on your money and your emotional independence. So, okay. Don't be afraid of being alone. Now, notice how I worded that. I didn't say go be alone. I said don't be afraid of being alone. That is a totally different vibrational state for people to live in. Okay. Most people who are afraid of being alone, if you dig that up and dig to the bottom of that. Okay. What kind of frequency is that? Somebody who's afraid of being alone. That means they're afraid to face themselves. They're afraid to face themselves. Whenever somebody is truly in touch with themselves, truly, being alone doesn't scare them. Now, again, I did not say go be alone. I'm not telling you to go be alone. I'm not telling you to go be independent. I'm not telling you to go do it by yourself. I don't give a damn if you are married to your life partner and you're friends with everybody in your town. You got a big circle of friends and family. Don't fear being alone. That's the 9 of Cups. That's that 9 of Cups energy. And guess what? When you don't fear being alone, that's attractive as fuck. That's really attractive. Very attractive. Watch. You start walking in that energy and you learn how to maintain that energy. Man, you're going to draw people into your life from every angle. People are smiling at you. People want to get to know you. Your energy feels enigmatic. You're out of reach. There's something about you that I want to get to know. You know what I'm saying? Plus, focus on your money, boo-boo. And somebody who actually appreciates what you have to offer will make their way in when you least expect it. Now, speaking of the 10 of Pentacles, let's take a look at finance. Finance disclaimer. This is only for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leo friends who are out there taking action towards your finances. If you are just sitting around on your ass waiting for a financial opportunity to come find you, this is not for you. That is not the way the energy of money behaves and manifests. So, for my Leo friends who are out there busting moves, how are things looking for December? With 10 of Wands in the reverse. That's good. So I do feel like a big burden is going to be released in December. I don't know if you're finally paying off some debt, or if you, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Take that for whatever that means. Some big burden that you've been carrying is going to be lifted. Looks like a new start in finances to me. Maybe whatever this is that you have been working towards or building or waiting on or whatever. Maybe it's finally coming through. And it's like, finally, you know? And of course, we got that strength card right there. That's that Leo card, if you didn't notice. If you didn't notice that big old ass 500-pound kitty cat in the card right there, that's the Leo card. I don't know, though. Some of you may have finally stepped into a new vibrational bandwidth. And when that happens, you might be parting ways with some people who are close to you. So there may be some people who are a close part of your life that are no longer a close part of your life come December. So it looks like you may be parting ways with somebody, and that's a vibrational weight that lifts you up to the next vibration. And whatever this is, like say you're starting, I don't know, affiliate marketing business. And it finally takes off. Finally, some sales start coming in. Finally, some paychecks start coming in. Now you're finally able to pay a bill. You know what I mean? You're finally able to buy groceries or something with this extra money you're making on the side, or whatever. Maybe you've been waiting on communication from somebody. But with that Ace of Pentacles right there, looking good. Looking good. And it's going to alleviate whatever burden has been on your back. Well, let's get some advice, some energy advice in regards to finance. Energy advice. Ba-boom. Check it out. Same card. You see that? You see the big old 500-pound kitty cat in the card right there? Same card. That's that Leo card. Stay strong. That's the strength card. Stay strong. Stick with it. Stay on the path. Do not abandon the path. Now, maybe every now and then you want to take a different path where it splits off, but don't ever turn around and leave the path. Don't ever do that. Lots of unexpected twists and turns will occur on the path. Oh, lots of them. That is a totally natural, normal part of the process. Whatever your idea is right now, like let's say, for example, you want to start some business on Instagram. Okay. And you have this idea. Okay. Well, first I'm going to do this, then it's going to happen like this, and I'm going to do this. And you got all the steps planned out. Okay. That's good. That's good. Absolutely make a plan and execute. But I promise you, it's not going to go down step by step the way you planned. It's just not. There will be unexpected twists and turns. There will be some things that fall through and end up not working out the way you had planned. There will be rejections. There will be mishaps. There will just be things that fuck up on the path. That's normal. That does not mean it's not working out for you. That does not mean that your wishes are not going to be granted. That does not mean you're on the wrong path. That does not mean you're doing something wrong. Just take it as part of the journey. Take it as part of the path. Whatever you're doing right now, let's say tomorrow you end up making the biggest, dumbest, most embarrassing mistake in the world. Don't you abandon the path. You know what you do with that experience? You take that and you put it in the files of part of my success story. Well, oops, okay. This big dumb mistake I just made today. Okay, well, that's part of my success story. You have to stay connected to the future outcome that you want, no matter what's happening around you. No matter what it looks like is happening. It doesn't matter if it looks like everything is falling apart. It doesn't matter if it looks like nothing is going to work out the way that it planned. Stay connected to the future that you want. All right. How about some random advice? Oops. Let's do some random advice. Ooh, Two of Cups. Justice reversed. So anyone who has done you wrong in the past, one of the most common ways that I see people misuse their energy. Somebody does you wrong. One thing you don't want to do is sit around and use your energy hoping and wishing and waiting for something bad to happen to them. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, period. Okay, because I'm going to tell you. That bad thing that you're wishing is going to happen is eventually going to end up happening to you. You can I've sit back and watch people do this. Now, I'm not going to play chicken or the egg. It doesn't matter which thing happened first, but somebody fucks somebody over. And that person is so mad. They sit around burning up on the inside, you know. Oh, karma's going to get you. Karma's going to get you. Karma's going to get you for what you did to me. I can't wait until karma gets you. I can't wait until Captain Karma comes and shoves his foot up your ass. And then that person gets fucked over again. And again, and again, and again, and again. And they keep getting fucked over and taken advantage of and lied to and manipulated and cheated and stolen from and taken advantage of over and over and over and over and over and over. And they just sit around and they just end up turning into the most bitter, angry, hateful, insufferable bitch you've ever met in your life. And they're like, what did I do to deserve this? You don't get what you deserve. You get what you constantly fucking think about. That's what you get. You get what you focus on. You get a mirror image reflection of the vibrations that you're casting. That's what you get. Why do you think so many people sit around and complain because bad things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people? Why do you think people are always bitching about that? When is it going to click that you don't get what you deserve? You get what you focus on. You get what you think about. You get what you believe. That's what you get. How many people have you seen? Crooked, evil, malicious, twisted, fucked up person. But amazing things seem to keep happening to them. Or so it appears. Why is that? Because with every ounce of their heart and soul, They don't believe anything bad is ever going to happen to them. That's why that happens that way. Now, this I'm about to get up to a crossroads where this could possibly get very, very deep and very convoluted, and this could turn into a very long, complex fucking debate. But long story short, back to the beginning of the topic here. Justice reversed, Two of Cups, Sun card reversed. If somebody does you wrong, somebody fucks you over, just wish them love and light. I know that's easy to say and hard to do, especially whenever somebody does something that hurts really bad. Do the best that you can to just say, okay, all right, lesson learned, whatever. Lesson learned, whatever. Just don't focus on it, okay? All right. Well, I do feel like those were the messages that my Leo friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who continue to tune in, play along, and show love, support, and positive feedback, even after 5 long years, man. That's what makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. Greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. For those of you catching this in the month of November, because this is being recorded in November, the November reading sale is $100 off all Zoom call readings. Now, that particular sale is going to end on the last day of November. December 1st, Zoom call readings go back to regular price. But the mini readings are still $40, and the full pre-recorded personal readings are $50 off. And that will remain a permanent change unless we wake up in the morning and the economy is just randomly better. Food prices are back to normal and gas prices are back to normal. Then we might make some adjustments. But as long as the economy is in the shitter, my pre-recorded personal readings are going to be priced as fairly as possible indefinitely so that it's a win-win for both of us. All right. Okie dokie. All right. I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.